Morning all. It's Saturday morning, 8:06. The wind and rain has begun. So I see lots of car shows are cancelling over this weekend, including the Festival of Speed. It's a Friday, Saturday, Sunday affair, but they've cancelled out Saturday because of the high winds, 40-50 miles an hour, and they're worried about temporary structures blowing away and damaging people and cars. So they've cancelled the show today, which is quite a shame. It's the first time in 30 years it's not happened. But we got a busy one. We've got 10.1 today, not Navi, but just the normal CarPlay and Android Auto. Full fascia kit and infotainment adapter going in a T6. That's to start. I'm going to get that one done first. And then we've got the Fiat Ducato camper, which is having dynamite in both front doors. Speakers replaced, probably kickers. The Pioneer 950C, the camper version, with the activation for the camper nav, and obviously it's the version, the D7 kit. So that model of Ducato. So that's happening today. Oh, and we got to do wing mount, FM and DAB aerial as well. So a busy one. Shouldn't be too full on. I'm just laughing. Somebody's left their window open upstairs on that. They've now changed that into apartments, and somebody's left their window wide open and the curtains outside getting soaked. Yeah, shouldn't be too full on. Should be a good day, manageable day. But yes, there's a lot to do. And then hopefully, I think the weather sort of eventually tapers off this afternoon. So still windy, but I think the rain will ease this afternoon. You can see blue in the sky. There's a big patch of blue around, but it's just because the wind is moving the rain so fast that it just looks worse than it is. But we should have a nice day, get things done. And then, I don't know, kind of got some stuff to do. Got accounts tomorrow, or I might do them tonight, or I might say fuck it, change the exhaust on the Lotus and take the Lotus out for a rip. I've had a good week as far as business goes, so I've managed to just basically fill up every tank on every car I own. So if I want to, I can do stuff. They're fueled and ready to go. But for now, rain chucking it down. Gonna get off to work, get a coffee, guys, and I will see you in a bit. Saturday morning, brothers and sisters. Have a good weekend. See you soon. Morning, dudes. Right, here we go. So, infotainment adapter, fascia kit, aerial, 10.1 Kenwood, just unboxed. And we are obviously sticking it in Yay T6. So this kind of head unit, original, it's got camera, it's got PDC. That's what we need the infotainment lead for. We've got steering control, so I'm going to rip out the fascia, unit out. Standard stuff applies. Microphone in the middle, DAB aerial over there. We'll get cracking on this. For the minute, the weather has just stopped. We had an absolutely torrential spell, but it's just laid off for a minute, so hopefully not much more to come. See you in a bit. Right then, guys, here we go. T6 is done. We've got our Kenwood 10.1 in. Let me just move that to the back. So we've got microphone at the top, digital aerial, USB I've put in the top box for him, and here is our 10.1 looking fantastic. We have got reverse camera activated and parking sensors. Such a cool unit. So this first one down. Now we're going to jump on the camper. We'll see you in a bit. And then guys, here we go. So we got a Ducato style camper. We have the very basic radio in here. Can you see that? No, Alex, we can't. Let me get a torch. Walk around this way because the thing's too big. Right then. So, basic camper. This style unit, the Accent unit, which everyone gets in there. Fiat type, and it's garbage. And we're going to put all the toys in this one. See you in a bit. Guys, just turn this down. So we're just approaching lunchtime now. So I've got the front all apart, headlights out, and we've got our wing mounted antenna fitted. Painted the hole. Obviously door can still open fully, not hit the aerial at all. And it's got the brake on it and unscrew, so that can stay there, give him some decent reception. We've got to run this aerial FM and DAB up into the cabin, go through a little hole behind there, and then that will eventually pop out up here inside this to the head unit. Next thing, after lunch, I'm going to take these door cards off, get the sound treatment in, change our speakers, and then we're just basically working everything into the front on the head unit. Nice vehicle actually, it's really nice inside, really well trimmed, good looking. But it'd be better with that thing out, which is what we're going to do. But I'm going to pause for lunch, and I'll come back to you in a mo once I've fed and watered the old body. Oh God, I'm losing weight, nearly didn't fit. See you soon. Right then guys, door one done. So this one's finished, sound treated. We've got 2 layers on it, inner skin, outer skin. What a difference it's made. Bit dead now, and obviously we've gone new kicker speaker in there. Starting the other door, so these are the standard ones. Bit shit if I'm honest. Paper cones, not very good. We just had that big black cloud there has just dumped an almighty chunk of rain on us, and now we've got brilliant blue skies and the sun's out. Good. So yeah, just going to start this door here, sound treatment, inner outer, and the little black panel that goes underneath. Sorry if I'm spinning you around. And then the last thing to do would be the head unit. So this one, set of CS's going in, good speakers. Nice and straightforward, so I'm going to get cracking on this. See you in a bit. Well guys, it's on. Just got to run through some cable tidying, some cable management, and I've got a few more connections to do. We've got the power for the aerial. I've got 2 cameras by the looks of it, ins and outs. So I'm guessing one is a reverse camera, one is like a rear view mirror. But there's the unit flying through its little setup, doing a little demo. In the dash, we've bolted in the cage. We've got our microphone, obviously DAB is on the wing. USB is going to be in the glove box, and I've just got to sort out this cable. And here's my 2 camera feeds that I've got to figure out. But we've removed all of this crap from the other bit. Glad to see the back of that. But I'm going to tidy this up and I'll come back to you in a minute. Bye. Right then dudes, check this out. There we go. The Pioneer is in. So I'm just going to navigate my big ass out these tiny little doors. This is what I'm looking at. It fits with a bar of soap. I'm just going to concentrate while I get this out, so I don't want to smack it after I just put a nice new radio in here. That would be a pain in the bum. Now one thing I've got to be careful of this is the wing mirrors, because they stick out miles. So we just go backwards nice and gently, turn a little bit right to get it past that one. We can straighten up, squeaky brakes, and we've got to watch this one coming out at a bit of a funny angle. Yeah, he's passed, good. Nice and gently. There we go. Right, so Pioneer is in. Reverse camera is what we are looking at the minute. There are 2 cameras on this system, one for a rear view mirror, one for a reverse camera. That, as you can see, is the nice tidy reverse camera. And then if we go forwards, it goes back to Capital Chill, my favourite radio station. We go back over here. Right, now if I just stop here a second, if I go onto my main menu, there we go. No, let me go there we go, sorry, camera view. So there is camera 1, and then if I press this, there is camera 2, so I can see my rear view. So I've got Lotus. I've not put the guidelines on there on the cameras already, but you can switch between reverse camera and rear view camera to help drive and make driving easy. And it automatically switches to camera 2 for the reverse camera as standard, which if I'm completely honest, is pretty awesome. I'm loving that. Very, very nice. So this is the Evo 6. No, it's not. It's the Evo 950, and this is the one that's made obviously for the Citroen market, Peugeot, Ducato, that kind of stuff. And it's all right. Bit of a squiggle to fit. Obviously now we can get rid of this thing. We don't need this Chinesium I've got CarPlay and Android Auto system anymore. Can bugger off. So we've got wing mount antenna over there, microphone here ready to talk into. We've got USB in the top glove box ready if he wants it, and a really nice Pioneer radio. Looking swish. Right, that's it. This one's done, guys. I'm going to give him a call. See you in a bit. Well then lads, we're all done. We are done. Gosh, what a day. It was a busy one, but we got it all finished. So camper's just been picked up. I went and picked him up. He was going to walk here to get his bus, but I said, look, you're going to get soaked, let me come and get you. So went out in the Merc, picked him up. So he's now got it, taking it home. And man, has the storm been on today. Excuse me. Very windy. Been a bit blowy out, as they say. Let's put this curtain back. Do this one as well. Right. I've got a couple of invoices to do, a couple of receipts to do. I'm going to get my ass home and have some tea and relax. Day off tomorrow for me. I'll see you bright and early Monday morning. We've got an interesting one coming in. Big upgrade, big system in a Discovery Sport. Should be a fun one. See you soon.